For some reason, you're the exception for why manifestation doesn't work. You're the exception to the rule, and you just magically cannot get what you want. No, you are actually manifesting that perfectly. You are manifesting a reality where you can't manifest, and that's what you're experiencing. So the things that you desire aren't coming to you because you have assumed that you cannot manifest. You have assumed that you are the version of yourself who doesn't get what they want. Now that you're here, before we start the video, if you haven't done so already, I would love to invite you to come and join the free Discord community that I created, and also grab your free copy of the Manifest My Dream Life ebook. The link for both of those is going to be in the description below. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into the video. So if you feel like manifestation is hard, it's difficult, it's taking too long, then this video is for you, because in this video I basically want to talk about why you may feel like manifestation is hard and how you can do things to basically combat that and to change your mindset on it. Because the truth is, manifestation is easy. It's effortless. You're doing it all the time. It's not something that you turn off. It's not something that you have to get better at, because you're already the best at it. Like, there's nothing you have to change to manifest and to be a better manifester other than your mindset. You just need to change who you're being, who you believe yourself to be, who you imagine yourself to be. And when I say that, you change you through the thoughts. You change what's possible for you through your thoughts. And by you doing that, your reality has to reflect that, and it has to match that. So if you're somebody that feels like manifestation is hard, don't worry, I got you. After this video, you should definitely feel like it is so much easier than what you've been believing. Manifestation may seem hard because a lot of times, to be successful with anything, what do you believe? You have to struggle. You have to put in a lot of work. You have to put in a lot of effort. You have to climb the ladder to get to the top. You have to go through so much shit to get to where you want to be. And it's okay if you think that, because there's a lot of people that think that. I mean, that's what we were taught, growing up in elementary school. I feel like they were always telling you, oh, you have to climb the success ladder and you have to start from the bottom and work your way up. No, in manifestation, you don't have to work your way up. You don't have to climb the ladder. You don't have to do any of that, because success doesn't equal struggle. You don't have to struggle to be successful. Okay. If you want to be successful, it can be as easy and effortless as you want it to be. You just need to assume so. You just need to assume so. Stop assuming that manifestation is difficult. Stop assuming that manifestation is hard, because if you keep telling yourself these things, then guess what? That's what it's going to be. Things are only hard because you're making them hard. So if you're one of those people, remind yourself often throughout your day how easy manifestation is for you. You have to start telling yourself a different story to experience something different. You can't continue to be the person who manifestation is hard for and it takes too long for. No. You're not going to continue to be that person. You're going to be a different version of yourself. If you're somebody who is super tuned into your 3D reality, why? Why are you letting your 3D reality dictate what is possible for you? If you keep checking for proof, checking for evidence, keep looking, keep falling for your circumstances, you keep just entertaining and engaging with it, what do you think that's doing? It's keeping you in that state of being. It's keeping you in that reality. It's keeping that circumstance real for you because you keep acknowledging it. You keep saying, this is real for me. It's here. I have this right now, because you keep deciding on that. You keep affirming that. You keep complaining about it, but complaining is just you affirming. Remember, we've talked about this. You're complaining and being consistent in something that you obviously don't want. And then the last thing that you're probably doing is you're just changing states of being too often. Like, you can't say, oh, I have so much money, and then, oh my gosh, things are so expensive, I can't afford it. You can't be both of those people at one time. You just cannot. So if you are being both of those people, your reality is reflecting that. You might get a coupon that saves you money, but then you end up having to spend more money because an unexpected bill comes up. Or somebody gives you $500, but then something comes up in your reality where you have to spend that $500 to the exact amount. Stop existing in two states of realities. Stop existing in two states of being. Stop doing that. You have to pick a side. Whenever you were in elementary school and you had to pick a side to play for the teams, like basketball teams, you got to pick a side. Red or blue, pink or yellow, like pick a side. You can't be on both teams at one time. And your best bet is to pick the side, pick the state of being that benefits you. It's not that manifestation is not working. It's not that it's hard. You're just making it hard because you can't control yourself enough to just stick to the script, no matter how hard it may be. Okay? Just stick to the script. That's all you have to do. So if you're assuming 1 minute that your desire is yours and then the next minute you don't have it, what is that doing? That's just contradicting it. How do you expect something to change if you can't make up your mind and make a decision on what is true for you? That's all that you're doing here. You're just deciding on what's true for you. And if you have difficulty with that, just pick a side. Pick a side, okay? Show up for yourself only as the version who has what they want. Because the truth is, manifestation cannot be turned off. It is not something you can just stop doing. You're always going to do it, and you're always doing it effortlessly. No matter how you may tell yourself it's hard, difficult, taking too long, moving slow, not working, that's you manifesting accurately, because now you're experiencing a reality where those things are true. So just imagine if those things can be true, what your reality would look like if you told yourself, manifestation is so easy for me. Everything comes to me so easily and effortlessly. Things change when I want them to change. Whatever I assume comes true. Whatever I decide on comes true. Because all it takes is one decision. One decision. That's all it takes. And that's the honest truth. And you can continue to decide on it because you want to continue to show up for yourself in that way, especially if your state of being is showing you the opposite. You'll know what state of being you're in because what are your natural thoughts? What are the things you're most often thinking about? What are the visualizations that are most coming up for you? That's the state of being that you're most naturally in. So if all it takes is a decision, what do you need to do? You simply just need to decide that what you want is yours. Simply just decide manifestation is so easy for me. And honestly, if you have been that person, right, that notices, well, I affirm for this and it doesn't work, and I affirm for that and it's taking too long, and I keep affirming for stuff and it's not working, then you have assumed manifestation doesn't work for you when it really does, because you just manifested a reality where it seems like manifestation doesn't work for you. So the same way that you did that, you need to have enough strength, inner strength, to assume manifestation always works for you perfectly. And you know how you do that? Simply just tell yourself, manifestation is always working for me. Manifestation is so easy and effortless for me. Manifestation is so easy for me. I always get exactly what I want. I manifest anything that I want all the time. Like, tell yourself that. Tell yourself a new story. And honestly, you can just let go of trying to make it happen. Like, let go of trying to do something to get something. Don't put yourself in this workaholic, hustler mentality where you have to do so much and you have to put out so much energy to get something that you want, because that's just not the case. And if you start paying attention to your reality, you will see how that is very much true. Pertaining to the family member that I mentioned in some of my videos now, there was something health related that they weren't doing. And on Sunday night, once I got home, I was in the shower and I just decided that this thing that they hadn't done, they're going to do it. And again, it's related to health. It's kind of personal, so I'm not going to say what that specific thing is. If you're in my membership, I posted a video with full details of this manifestation. But I just decided something, right? I decided, oh no, they're going to do this thing this week. Like, they're going to do this thing this week. And I only told it to myself like 2 or 3 times. I just decided like this is going to happen for them. And again, it's health related. It's something the doctor said that they wouldn't do. But I said, oh no, they're doing that this week. And not even 24 hours later, the next morning, I'm getting a message that the family member did what I said they were going to do. And it was just a decision. And that shows you how easy manifestation is. It's so easy to the point where you almost want to question yourself, did I really manifest that, or was that just going to happen on its own? And let me tell you now, don't be that person. Don't self-sabotage. Don't contradict yourself. Don't question what you are creating. If you decided something and it happened, no matter how fast it happened, no matter how miraculous it may seem, you manifested it, okay? Because you simply decided on it and it happened. That's how easy manifestation is. And it's that easy that you can overlook it or try to find a logical way to make it seem like, no, that was way too easy. That was going to happen regardless, or this, like there's no explanation. That's what it is. Manifestation is literally that simple, okay? And that's my intention with this video. Realize how simple it is to the finest detail. There are things that you may talk about in conversation with a friend or a family member or something, coworker, and then whatever y'all talked about starts popping up in your reality. It's not coincidence. It's not by chance. It's how effortless of a manifester you are. You create your entire experience down to the finest detail. Stop discrediting yourself and give yourself full credit for what you're doing. Give yourself full credit. Don't discredit your ability. Don't discredit your amazingness. Like, you have superpowers, okay? I don't care. Like, yeah, the movies make it seem like it's just fictional and fairy tale and all of that. No, absolutely not. Like, this is real life. This is real reality if you decide so. Remember, the biggest point that I want to make here is that you are in control of your entire life. You are in control of every single detail. So if you're somebody that is believing that manifestation is hard, manifestation is not working, manifestation doesn't work for you for some reason, you're the exception for why manifestation doesn't work. You're the exception to the rule and you just magically cannot get what you want. No, you are actually manifesting that perfectly. You are manifesting a reality where you can't manifest, and that's what you're experiencing. So the things that you desire aren't coming to you because you have assumed that you cannot manifest. You have assumed that you are the version of yourself who doesn't get what they want. And with this video, the intention is for you to no longer assume that version of yourself. Manifestation is very easy. It's very simple, because look at how easily you can tell yourself you don't have something and you literally don't have it. It's really not there because you told yourself you don't have it. You don't believe you have it. You don't assume you have it. So it's not there. And it can't get there because you don't believe that you have it. You just have assumed that. So that's just an accurate manifestation. That's just a perfect manifestation literally unfolded right in front of you in your reality. That's all that is. The same way you cannot have something, you can also have something, because the reality where you don't have it exists, but there's also reality where you do have it that exists. So you can continue to decide that manifestation is hard for me, it doesn't work for me, and I don't have what I want, I don't get what I want, and it's taking too long. You can continue to be that version of yourself. You can continue to decide that, and that's what your reality will reflect, because your reality is going to show you you. It's going to show you who you are. But you could decide that I'm the version of me who has exactly what I want. I have everything that I want. Manifestation is actually so easy for me. I know how easy manifestation is. I know how effortless manifestation is. I see it every day. Anything that I want to manifest so fast. You can be that version of yourself. And guess what? You'll have to experience a reality where that is true for you. And every single thing that you decide to manifest must show up easy and effortless simply because you decided so. Okay? Like, it is so simple, but I do not want y'all to overcomplicate it. And if you feel like so many things are wrong at one time, focus on one thing at a time. Focus on an overall general affirmation. Focus on something. So what I want you to do for the next 7 days, okay, I want you to commit to proving to yourself how easy manifestation is. And I want you to leave a comment below and let me know one thing that you are going to manifest within the next 7 days, because manifestation is so easily and effortless for you. Okay, comment down below what that thing is going to be, and this for the rest of this week, for the next 7 days, you are going to tell yourself how easy manifestation is for you. Manifestation is so easy. It's always been so easy. It's always working in your favor because you always get exactly what you want. Choose your affirmations. Pick something. If you need help with an affirmation, definitely leave it in the comments below. I can help you. Anybody else can help you. And stick to it. Stick to it and prove this to yourself. You can pick something so simple. You can pick something that you perceive as big. It doesn't matter. It does not matter, because there's no time frame on manifestation. There's no limitations to manifestation. There's no rules to manifestation other than you're the creator and don't contradict it. That's it. Decide on what you want and don't contradict it. Decide you have it and don't contradict it. Don't think against it. That's all you have to do. Ooh, so we're getting a call on the manifestation hotline from Anonymous. Let's go ahead and pick it up and see what the question is. Okay, so Anonymous wants to know what to do if you don't know what to affirm and it feels like no affirmations is good enough and umbrella affirmations don't work. Okay, that's a really good question. So I get it. You are in a position where you don't know what to do. You don't know what to affirm. You feel like nothing is working. You feel like umbrella affirmations aren't working. And I can tell you I was in that position not too long ago. Probably about 3 weeks ago, I was in that exact position where I felt like the affirmations I was affirming wasn't working. I felt like the things that I had been affirming wasn't working because my reality showed different. Like literally, my entire 3D reality reflected the opposite of what I was affirming for in that moment. And I just felt like the specific affirmations I was using wasn't working. The umbrella affirmations I was using wasn't working. And I had to sit down and get myself together. Now, my friends definitely helped me a lot because my mindset was way off track. All right. But my friends definitely helped get me back on track. And they reminded me who I am, literally. They reminded me what I'm capable of and reminded me of what I needed to do. So allow me to do that for you. You are the creator of your reality. All right. You are the one who makes the decisions. You are the one who calls the shots. There are no rules. There are no laws. There is nothing other than what you decide. Because you feel like something is not working, it's not working. Because you feel like umbrella affirmations don't work, they're not working. And that's an assumption that you're making that it's not working. So you're perceiving it that way. But I also can tell you that no matter what you affirm, it is actually always working. Because for my own situation, I was affirming things. My reality showed different. I was about to fall off track. Then I picked one affirmation that felt supernatural to me. It felt so real. And I said, you know what? And it was an umbrella affirmation. It wasn't even specific. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to affirm this no matter what. No matter what. Because I know I'm the creator of my reality. And I know that to change what I'm seeing, I have to stick to something different. So yeah, where I was maybe doing 10 minutes a day, 3 times a day, I just started affirming all day long because that's what I needed to do. I'm not saying that's what you need to do, but that's what I needed to do. I needed to affirm all day long, nonstop, because intrusive thoughts were taking over, intrusive visualizations were taking over, and I did not want to experience that. So I persisted all day, all night, fell asleep visualizing, woke up affirming, affirmed all day, fell asleep affirming and visualizing, and did that for 2 days. And things changed for me. And it showed me that the affirmations I was using prior to the whole 3D meltdown actually were working. The things that I was saying was actually working. I just wasn't having enough faith. I was about to fall off the wheel, okay? Fall off the wagon. So I'm here to tell you, just have faith. Don't tell yourself that it's not working. Whatever you have affirmed, it's working. Whatever you have decided on, it's working. Things are always moving, whether you see them or not. It's always moving. So take a step back and take a deep breath, okay? And remind yourself of that. Everything is always working in your favor. Whatever you have affirmed is working. And from this moment on, whatever it is that you want to change, pick one affirmation. I want you to pick one affirmation that implies that whatever it is, you have it and it is completely in your reality right now. Pick one affirmation that feels so good, something that you would tell your best friend, your coworker, sibling, whoever, something that you would say. And affirm that no matter what. And even when you look at your reality and you feel like nothing is moving or nothing is working, no, you remind yourself, absolutely not. Things are always working for me because that's what I'm deciding on. Because you can either decide that things are not working and that's what you experience, or you can decide that things are working and that's what you experience. But it's up to you because you are experiencing you, your thoughts, your assumptions, and your beliefs. So it may feel like nothing is working. It may feel like it's not good enough. The affirmations aren't good enough. enough, you're not good enough. But those are just assumptions. That's just something that you have unconsciously been deciding on. Stop deciding on those things. You are good enough. You are worthy. The affirmations that you chose are absolutely good enough, because it doesn't take a miraculous affirmation. It doesn't take magical words put together. It takes whatever you decide on. You can put together the most simplest affirmation, the most simplest sentence, because it's just a thought. It's just an affirmation. And it's going to work, but you have to assume that it's always working for you no matter what. All right. So I intend that this helped you. If you have a question that you would like answered on the manifestation hotline, you can look in the description below, click on my website, and you will see the link for it. It says submit your hotline questions or something like that. Click on it. It's a Google form. You can send in your name, or you can be anonymous and send in your question for me to answer, because you never know when the next hotline question is going to come through. All right. Other than that, if you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. If you are interested in any type of assistance with your manifestations, I do offer phone and email coaching, and I also have group coaching in the form of a membership on YouTube and Patreon. The link for everything is down below. If you watch this video until the end, I appreciate you so much, and I will see y'all in the next video.